Hi everyone. So I just thought I would like to do a X video where I just share my market thoughts and what I'm currently thinking for the next week. Also potential setups that I would like to take on the corn. So yeah, I would just like to start. And sorry if my English is not the best. I'm not a native speaker, so maybe you can hear my German accent because I'm from Germany. So yeah, we are currently sitting in a 2 month range. We started around mid of November, end of November, and we built value around 91,500, and I would say something like 100,000, something like that. So if we just look at volume profile, we will get exact those numbers. But volume profile is just good to know the extremes of the range, but if you want to trade the range, you need to go more into the lower time frames. So yeah, what's pretty interesting is that we had now a shift in nature. So we just left this range and are currently building value outside of this range that we built over the last 2 months. And we had some attempts to get back into the range, but we are holding the range high pretty well till now. Also, one thing that I would like to take note of is that the anchored VWAP from the election night, so since we had this Trump pump, is held up as a very good support over this trend that we had. So also something that's pretty nice to see is that the value area high of the anchor VWAP is currently holding a support. So yeah, this is the current context that we have. It's looking very good. This could change in a matter of minutes, as we are compressing here. So from a playbook perspective, if you just compress above the one extreme of the range, you in most cases you will see continuation outside of the range, so outside of the end of the extreme. So if we build value above the range high, we will likely see continuation, so from a playbook perspective. If we build value below the range low, we shall see continuation into the range low. So now that we built over the last week value above the range, this is a clear indication that we could trade up. Just very, very easily. Just very easily. But now we need to get into potential setups. It's very easy to tell. This is just the context. This is just the context for me. So we are currently here in the range. We left the range. So this tells me, okay, I shall look for longs. I shall not look for shorts. If we just get back into the range, maybe I can look for a short play here, but I don't like to short, so I'm looking currently for a long. There are two potential setups that I would like to take. First one is acceptance into here the value area high of our anchor VWAP. This would be an ideal setup. This would be also the most bullish one, because we just would not fuck up the structure that we built over the last days. So we would make here a lower high, a higher low, sorry. And this would be pretty interesting. So just to see that as we get here into the value area high, the sentiment shifts. We are getting more bearish. Also the flows, we start to see late shorters get in. We are headed to see absorption of the buyers. So for that you need to use tools like footprint charts, something like that for the execution. But yeah, this from a level perspective would be pretty interesting around this area, I would say. Around 103,000 and 102,500, around this area. So I would just mark this as the potential area where I would like to take, or where I would like to do business. This would be the most bullish case. In case we are just going lower, so we are just headed for the range high retest, then This would be the next potential zone to interact with. This would be the only two zones where I would like to take a long off next week. If we get, if we don't see this retest of the range high, if we just accept below the 100k area, and I see from a lower time frame perspective that longs are getting too horny, then the bull picture is gone, and I would like to take more of a level to level matey approach. So yeah, this would be the two setups that I would like to take. Pretty interesting going to the next week. We also have FOMC on Wednesday, I think so. Yeah, it was on Wednesday. So we should expect a bit of volatility. Also, something that is worth to mention is we are heading now into the third best month of Bitcoin. So with an average performance of 15%, this is the third best month. Just look at the context. We are sitting above the range that we built over the last 2 months. We are heading into a seasonal, very, very good month for Bitcoin and for the whole market. Should you be bearish, or should you turn bullish? So I think this is a very easy question to answer. Yeah, these are my current two setups for Bitcoin. What I'm currently looking at from an invalidation perspective is the first setup, I would say, is pretty easy. You can just get here below the range high. When you get the acceptance, maybe you just wait for the other play, for the safer play, when you just wait until you get the acceptance. Sorry, until you get the acceptance from here, and you just take the confirmation. At best, you just want to see a very nice liquidation wick around this area. If we get it, if not, yeah, then just let it be like that. And then you could take swings. You can take swings up to 120k. I think this is area where most people are looking at. So yeah, from an validation perspective, you could get a tighter stop here around the range high retest, or the range high, sorry, or a bit lower here. You could take the swing low. So this is for the first setup. For the second setup, the invalidation point you could take is here, the swing low. So you could take here the swing low as a potential invalidation zone. Very, very important. You just wait for the confirmation. So you just want to use lower time frame tools to see how this plays out. And yeah, if you get the confirmation, you can bet on more up. Also here on a 120k bet. So you could get very nice trades from it, very nice swing longs if there's opportunity this week. These are currently two setups that I'm looking for. I will be very active this week as we are getting into the final stages of January, and are headed for the third best month. Oops, what have I done here? For the third best month for Bitcoin. So I will just give you an advice and stay locked in. I think if you can nail this week very nice swing trade opportunities, you will be rewarded next month, hopefully. If not, then we are all fucked and we will get our pour. So that said, I wish you all a very nice start into the new week. And yeah, if my English is not the best, I'm sorry for that. It's not my native language. So bye bye.